The Mongol invasion of Hungary is in full swing, and we are at the Battle of Mohi in 1241 AD, and this is a clash between the Mongol Golden Horde and the Kingdom of Hungary, allied also with the Kingdom, well, not the Kingdom of Jerusalem, but the Templars also here. So, yes, this is a historical scenario for 1212 AD. That is, we did it on the Discord a few days ago. It's actually quite a little while ago, but I thought I'd show you this one off too, as it's quite an interesting one. Certainly is one of the largest battles in the medieval period, I've been told, and it is certainly is an epic battle that we recreate here. There's over 80,000 Hungarians at this battle, and between like 50 to 70,000 Mongols. Like, there's various different like sources for like numbers, but I mean, it's a huge battle that takes place. The Mongols are outnumbered in history, and they are here today as well. We have about 6,500 Mongols against about 8,100 Hungarians and Templars. Obviously, like, the Templars probably weren't here in as much number. We thought just to like mix it up and have a bit of a difference in like just having like Hungarians, because the two Hungarian armies are basically identical. We thought we'd throw in something a little bit different, a little bit more spicy. So we've got some Templars here. We've got a lot of spear sergeants here. Got their Templar knights. They can only bring exclusively, they should have been only bringing exclusively Templar units, but they have Poulain crossbows here for some reason. They should have brought the Templar crossbows, really. But there you go. A small mistake there. But they have got Templar cav, wherever it is. They have the only heavy cav here today, and I believe it's all the way over here. Yes, here it is. Templar cav is over here with triple gold chevrons. Don't know if they really were supposed to chevron their army up that much. But yeah, these guys will be very, very nasty. Most of the Hungarian cav here today is either light shock, as it was in history, or a light like skirmisher cav or medium cav here. So there isn't like much like to counter the Mongols' cavalry, as there was in history. They had mainly infantry and a little bit of cavalry. Obviously, like, you don't have large amounts of knights like able to combat Mongols. There was never that many knights on like a battlefield. Like, obviously the French amassed some like large armies of knights like Agincourt and Cressy and stuff like that. But they probably were still outnumbered by the amount of footmen and like men at arms and stuff like that. So as you can see, there is a lot of footmen here today to face the Mongols. But obviously you can see a lot of these guys are spears. So I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how the Mongols kind of deal with this, because obviously spear's very, very good at countering cav. So we've kind of joined, like, there's been a little bit of a skirmish phase. There are a few units of mine especially that are damaged. I've got some like Ruthenian spears over here that are a bit damaged up. They can even focus on my crossbows. These light spears just do not do well to crossbows. These crossbows with triple silver chevron, I'd just add, are getting some insanely good kills. I have a trebuchet over here because there was actually like a trebuchet here on the stone throwers were actually at the battle recorded. So we have some stone throwers here, some trebuchets. It's used a bit of its ammo up. It's been focusing down all sorts. I think mainly like infantry and stuff like that. It's got a few kills. We also have some fire throwers, which I actually think I have again. Yeah, they are here. Fire lance infantry. So there were gunners and fire lance infantry at the battle here. Don't know why they're looking backwards. But yeah, these guys were called upon by the Mongols to invade Europe. So this would have been a scary sight for the Europeans, seeing like Chinese with gunpowder weapons firing on them. So yeah, there were some of them here as well. So we brought some of them along. I don't know if they brought any Nafatoons or not, because I guess they're technically gunpowder, but no, they're not here, I don't think. But we have obviously a lot of troops, and this is a river crossing map. Mohi was actually kind of a river crossing map, and there was heavy casualties for both sides as we were fighting over several bridges and crossings. As you can see here, no bridges here. We just have like a lot of crossings, and we've seen this map before. We've shown it off before in a six. Oh, here we go. Cavalry already going in. I'm just going to stop straight there. So we had a cavalry charge here. I charged into the line and decided that, well, it's only a two-man like thick line, so we just charge through and then we just pull through, since I knocked over the unit. And as you can see here, it just now makes a nice pathway for the spears. So yeah, all of a sudden, this was like a long, we've joined the replay late. We were stood here for ages just looking at each other. The cavalry kind of misses that charge, to be honest. It's a pretty poor charge by the Mongols. That Noka heavy lancer did not get a great charge off. I've got mainly like Mongol lancers, which are like light shock. I think about half my cav is made up of these Batar, Kingston, and like the Nokas, and the others are made up of those Mongols. Yeah, we did use this map in a 6-4-2 scenario, so we thought we'd show it off again because it's a really fun map and it's like very useful for a river crossing, because river crossing maps often just end up in like 1 or 2 choke points. This map is much more like everywhere is an available avenue to get across the nub. As you can see here, red line, they're so close they just walk across, and that's 2 units of Templars already out. This one's basically out. I think the Jerusalem player leaves this, or the Templar player leaves this unit just to kind of like accept its fate, as you can see here. But yeah, that is like the first bit of contact, and then all of a sudden, like the Templars are like in absolute red alert. They don't know what to do. My cavalry gets a bit close, to be honest. There, okay, yeah, some of them are getting stuck, but yeah, already like they had a perfect line across this riverbed, just protecting it, and now they're all over here, and they are very much scared of what to do. But if you're enjoying seeing 12-12 at the moment on the channel and would like to see some more 12-12 scenarios, maybe some more Mongols, maybe some more Crusaders, maybe for some reason you want to see Hungary again, then do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And also, if you want to get involved in some of these like scenarios, we do some really weird ones like this, and we also do like some really like obviously famous ones like Agincourt and other stuff, and we are planning to do a lot more 12-12 soon. Then feel free to join. The link's down below in the description. As you can see, yeah, numbers, I didn't take too many bad numbers. I mean, nearly 20 with that Noka Lance, but nearly everything else. Actually, that Batar Kingston took about 10, and this one took about 10 as well. So yeah, a fair few casualties to take out a couple of units, but it's spears. That's what you got to like knock through the spear and then hope that you're going to win. Over here, you can see that the cavalry here is getting ready. We've got the Templars. So these are heavy shock. I actually don't know if Batar Kingston, yeah, they are heavy shock. Okay, so I do have stuff to combat them. Heavy shock against heavy shock would be very good. I don't really want to send medium up against them. Even my Noka Lancers are heavy, okay. But yeah, at this point I see a gap. I decide that now is the time to, like, with my archers, I'm going to try and, or actually I don't think that was the plan. These guys are going to get hurt because he's a light bow cav. So they are going to get like vaporized by crossbows. But I think I saw an opportunity to go through this gap here. But they still have these Cuman Jiggits here from Hungary that are just paying attention, keeping an eye. These are actually the reason why the Mongols invade Europe, is because they want to subjugate the Cumans, because they're like a nomad tribe that basically have avoided Mongol subjugation, and they keep moving west, which obviously causes their own issues for the Europeans, like Hungary and Bohemia. But yeah, they are actually now fighting for Hungary to try and save their own skin, and also save Hungary's, I guess, as well. So like 2 former foes are now like fighting together against the greater foe, which is these boys here, the Mongols. We've got some heavy heavy horse archers here, so that'll be interesting to see how these guys do using the Nokas as well. I mean, they're firing at a shield wall. I don't think they're going to do much damage to these spear sergeants, which have got gold chevrons. They threw so many chevrons on their units, it was kind of infuriating with our mainly cavalry army. As you can see here, it's kind of turned into a bit of a standoff again. We're not standing off across the river now, we're kind of standing off on like one side of the river bed. And as you can see, Jerusalem, or like the Templars as I'm calling them, are like sort of got like a checkerboard formation going on. So they've got like 1 unit in front and 1 behind, or like in this middle one. So it's like kind of a very smart formation. It kind of like means that if I hit one of the units, they have something ready to like, I can pounce on it and countercharge. They also have their cavalry here ready. So really, this charging them here would be suicidal with my 5 units of shock. I'd need maybe double to even feel confident about this. So I'm about to retreat over the river again, because I can move quicker. I'm on horseback. I can move so much quicker than they can on foot here. And as you can see, we've got some Cumans that are now moving up. And it looks like we actually have a charge going on here. Yeah, oh no, we don't have a charge. They just got point blank range though of the Cumans. Not the Cumans, the Noka heavy archers. Yeah, we can see the Cumans here though. They're going in for charge, and they actually did catch my guys. My guys, even though they're on skirmish, would just not get out there quick enough. So they're going to pin down like one of these Mongol horse archers, and I'm about to just then turn the horde on them, and I'm just going to get all of these horse archers in here, and I'm just going to just do the damage. It's a light shock. Yeah, they'll get the shock ability, but once my bows are in combat, hopefully with the numbers they can overwhelm this unit. I mean, it's, I don't know, this one's doing pretty badly. Now they're falling back. This is what we're going to get the kills on, when they fall back. And if I shoot them as they retreat. But as you can see, I'm falling back all my shock cavalry across this river. And actually, we've just seen there's a charge over here that's taking place now. We've got some Cumans over here that have just gone in for a charge. So some Ruthenian spears being sent up to scare them off. These Ruthenian spears, I realised, are actually not the one you wanted to bring. Like spear. There's a better spear that the Mongols have, which is I think this one here. Yes, siege levies. These guys are medium spears, so they have a bit more armor, so they're a bit more like got a better chance of surviving archer fire, put it like that. And as you can see here, we've got spears now coming across. I don't know why these spear sergeants are making a move. Hungary is going to make the first bit of like action on this side, basically. And I mean, this is just asking to be charged. These 3 isolated units here. There's no cavalry to protect them. Oh, there's cavalry. Okay, there's actually like spears in here. They sent their cavalry in after the spears. I mean, what they've got here, humans here ready as well. They've got horse archers and stuff on the other side of the river. But these spears surely won't survive too much of a prolonged fight. Yep, there they go. They're gone. That's the first wave of spears gone. I'm now pushing across my spears on my side, trying to like just get a bit of a foothold on this peninsula here. It is a very, very fast battle, so I'm gonna just kind of like be talking probably 100 miles an hour, and also trying to cover literally every charge that's going on. There's some humans here now holding up a horde of 12 Mongol cavalry. I just had an absolute mind blank. Well, I don't know what happened there. Brain fart and a half. That's just typical with a Pope video, it would seem. At least I've won. But as you can see, these humans here now are probably going to die. If not now already. Yeah, they've already gone. I mean, there's now gaps in the line. You can see the Mongols have like Mongol lances across here. They're able to go in after crossbows if they want to. And just about into anything. And it's all going off over here. I don't know where the Templars have got to, but they're on the other side of the map, kind of keeping an eye on my army. The Jerusalem player in the end decided to just like keep his cav over there after he started protecting the Hungarians. He then now left them with only their own cavalry to protect them, which is, like I said, made up of horse archers and like humans, which is not great. I mean, they've got the King Bodyguard, which is a heavy unit, but like that's it. As you can see, they're actually falling back across the river. The Mongols aren't fancying fighting this general yet, or they're going to lure him across. Who knows? I'm now going into combat with my infantry, or I'm about to anyway. You can see we're just standing off with Hungary here. I'm facing almost like 1.5 armies. I've got some of my Ruthenians now in combat with Hungary here, but a very exhilarating spear versus spear. As you can still see, the cavalry still fighting off here. I mean, really, the Mongols want to get their cav out of there if possible. And they charged these spears that pushed over here, and now they have like all this left-hand side just to work with. And they've got Moldovan warriors and other stuff that they can now just like charge into. And there's no spears to stop them. Now they can push across the river here as well with their Ruthenian spears and take advantage of that scenario there. My cav is still waiting for an opportunity where to go in. Really still not seen an opportunity where I'm thinking, yes, I can do that. They still have a lot of stuff here that they've like trying to drag across. Honestly, I think I should, and I actually am now. I'm putting my horse archers and I'm bringing them across to try and keep infantry over here occupied, so my spears have a slight chance, because they're doing terrible. The Ruthenian spears are just terrible. I mean, they're fighting medium spears as light spears. They're just not winning this fight, not one bit. As you can see here, though, the general's starting to rout quite a lot of Mongol cav. I mean, he's routing the light shock, which is I mean, nothing to worry about. But these Batar Kingston, they're losing to horse archers here, worryingly. But you can see there's a lot of spears and stuff now starting to move across. And I mean, all this cavalry here as well. This is doing a lot of damage. Oh, jeez. I mean, you kind of see like the aftermath of that one. But that Mongol cav there just destroyed that infantry. I mean, that's losing. I mean, we're going to see another charge here. It's the flank of the Moldovan warriors. That was kind of a last minute zoom in on that. Kind of an okay charge. This one's going to be okay. I mean, these are just relentless Mongol charges here. Going in. What's this one going in after? Archers, possibly? Yeah, this one's going after archers. Or is it? I mean, it looks like it's... No, it's just stopping there. Fair enough. It needs to get out of there. Yeah, that one's just been charged. These Moldovan warriors breaking loads of the stuff here breaking. They need to get this one out of combat, really. But as you can see, their right flank is in a lot of trouble. I now actually have sent my cavalry through. I sent it through this gap here, and I have charged the Hungarian general here, the King's Bodyguard. I'm trying to pin him down with Batar Kingston and all sorts of other cav. I think it's mainly my Batars in here. You can see that I'm like getting spears and charging spears in the back. And we have the fire throws up now. Yeah, the fire throws, fire lancers, they're actually in combat against the spear sergeants. They're just on auto fire, firing at these poor guys. They'll rout them, but they may also rout my own spears. They're doing a lot of damage to everything with morale, to be honest. They're actually okay in combat. It's not a bad unit to have in combat, but I'm trying to get them out to try and like send in my spears again. But yeah, we actually, I'm doing a lot of damage to these, like, my cavalry and stuff here. I actually have a Mongol Lancer I really should be sending in. There it goes. Into some crossbows. Weren't ready for that one. Didn't see it coming through the bushes, clearly. And there you go. That should do some damage. Also quieten them for a little bit. I am trying to get my cavalry out to try and recharge this general. Try and do another, like, charge. But he's actually wavering. I probably should have left him in there. Possibly. But as you can see over on this side, getting nicely mopped up is Hungary here. I mean, this general is very much pinned down. They are breaking cav, though. They have some Templar Knights over here now, so the Templars are back over here protecting, but they don't seem like they want to get embroiled in this fight. There's a lot of spears here, and already you can see that the Mongols are actually cutting them off. They have their Noka heavy horse archers in behind, and we've got Batar Kingston here as well.
The men are running.
But there's still a large amount of troops here, and I actually have... I didn't realize my horse archers were getting attacked by Templars. So, I mean, they're harassing the Templar general. And I have killed the general. Oh, no, I didn't kill the general, sorry. This general here has died. So this is the far right one. I thought I killed the general, but maybe not. But I'm actually now pinning down the general here for Jerusalem. Or for the Templars, I should say. Shame there isn't a Templar general, like a Templar Grand Master. That'd be very nice. He's doing okay, but again, I'm just doing the whole horde tactic. I'm going to just send in all these horse archers, and I'm just going to try and like do as much damage as possible. But I am having a really rough time over here with infantry. I'm not doing so great. My general's now in here. He's doing his what damage he can. His Templar sergeants and to the spear sergeants of Hungary, doing a fair amount of damage. It's still got a lot of troops here, though. I mean, balance power has gone way in our favor now. It is probably going to be a Mongol victory, but. At what cost? At what cost? So we have taken a lot of casualties. As you can see here, I'm now overwhelming this general here. But I'm like making a nice easy target for these crossbows. Just getting some nice shots into my... I mean, they can barely see my cav. Actually, they can't. They're firing over a hill. They have broken this general here, killed him. And we can now get out of combat and we can start to deal with these crossbows here. I can just charge them with my light bow cav. They should do okay. I think my fire lancers... Oh no, they're still alive. Barely. They're firing off the last few rounds here. And now they should just go into combat. But I'm out of cav, really. Apart from my horse archers, I am out of cav. My shock cavalry kind of all got pinned down. I think I routed Hungary's general here. I can't see him alive. They don't look like they've got any generals left. So it is very much for the taking. Now we have artillery coming in. I'm firing in the artillery again, just onto these units. Oh, that's such a good hit. Onto this Templar unit here, doing a fair amount of damage. That one also kind of just missed, I think, actually. My general, though, is in combat here against Templars. Possibly not the greatest unit to be in combat with, these Templar Knights. He's taken a fair few casualties as he gets out of combat there. But you can see the horde starting to arrive, and it seems like the Templars are now over here as well. The hordes have arrived, and the Templars are ready to stop them, but at what cost? I mean, what can the Templars really do? Yeah, they got gold chevrons, but can they stop all these numbers? They also didn't get a good charge. They got charged themselves. Which says, like, shock cavalry doesn't do well if it gets charged. I actually might lose all my horse archers here as well to crossbows. I didn't think it was possible, but I might. So that was really unfortunate. I've lost basically most of my army. But I've kind of been fighting 1.5 armies. I honestly think most of these like troops here are like come from Jerusalem that are still alive. Templars here still in combat, getting shot by horse archers. But yes, I'm pretty sure the last battle we did, we had the Mongols and the Crusaders fighting together. Now we have them fighting against each other once again. A lot of Mongols and Crusaders in recent scenarios. We have another one, another scenario that I'll definitely be showing you guys, which is got some different factions in there. Some factions we don't see so often. You can see these guys losing. What have we still got alive? Oh, we've got like fire lancers in here. They're losing in combat to Cav. They are. Okay, maybe they're okay in combat, but just not against Cav. I mean, this Cav's gonna be so confused. Like, what are these men? These men are from a part of the world we don't know. But yeah, my general died there. I don't know what he died to actually. Maybe crossbows, I think, or maybe pulling out of combat. But as you can see, they've got cavalry going in. They're going after the archers here. These Turkic archers won't appreciate being charged by cav, I'm sure. We still have like Templars here. I mean, they're just kind of like stretched out so much that they're actually stopping 2 units of Ruthenians. But I mean, honestly, the Ruthenians should just stand there and wait for the hordes. I'm firing my artillery, all my ammo. It's all I've got left, really. Just hit these Moldovan warriors. I think I still have my general as well, but he's got no men. Like no general in it. As you can see, we're just breaking these units slowly but surely. Breaking these guys. Cav in combat as well. It's like Mongols as well, like the light stuff. I don't know what happened to all the heavy stuff. There you go, you can see Mongol horse archers going in behind now. They can just go after anything they want, really. And the Templars are now in combat. As you can see, all it just takes is a large flank from this horse archer force and they could just wrap up this battle, really. I mean, my general's now wavering. These Moldovan warriors are actually doing a fair amount of damage down here. They're actually winning on this flank. And as you can see, they could flank into the side of these Ruthenian spears if they wanted to. I mean, we have a lot of spears like still left over here. Even some cav, like generals. So we still got assets if we needed to like mobilize them. Really, there's just no need. But yeah, it's just like a whole host of horse archers here. And archers, it seems. And they're just firing to the flanks of these Templars here. We're in a rough old time, very bloodied up. The Moldovan warriors into the back, they might break these Ruthenians. Artillery coming flying in, actually hitting some stuff. What's it going for? These Templars. Oh, that's quite a good hit as well. They're just standing here waiting. These Templars are still really healthy. Just need them to chain around. I mean, a good charge from the Noka heavy horse archers here should just do the damage. These Moldovan warriors did break them there. The Ruthenians won though, and here you go. That one missed. Here you go, the horse archers flying into the back now of just about anything. What did they just hit? Or Moldovan warriors. It's like my artillery is just firing off at anything at this point. Oh, there's most any. Even still. And that's really going to be the battle. I don't really know what's left, I mean, to do. I think we're just chain routing like random little units here and there. Templars that are left.
Battle is turning in our favor.
All these Templars really need is a good solid charge from something. They'll do just fine. And breaking anyway. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this one. It's certainly been an interesting one. It was certainly... playing as the Mongols, it was certainly a tough one. Like at the start, when just watching like a solid spear line, just stand there. But as soon as we broke through a couple of units, like at the beginning with that first charge that I did, then the gaps started to appear a little bit. They started to appear. I mean, they did a pretty good job. They took my entire army out, and I mean, my allies still have a fair amount of troops, as they like just seem to overwhelm their opponents, but. Yeah, I would say that, I mean, they did an okay job, did the Crusaders in Hungary. But there you go. It seems like the Mongols are going to recreate history once again. They are going to win the Battle of Mohi. And they are going to be able to go on and continue their conquests of Europe and expand their empire even more. And there we go, a close victory. So I'll end the replay and have a quick look at the end results. Yeah, my general did pretty damn well. Got 221 kills. My spears just did nothing. My fire lance is getting 162 kills. My Mongol Lancers 113, Noka Heavy Lancers 122, my Bar Kingston here 239, Horse Archers not really anything to my Trebuchet getting 141. Then we have Sachek's playing as like one of the other. I think he was in the middle. I think he was in the center, like horde you could say. His general like not getting many kills wasn't needed. His Turkic archers did really well though. 181. Sorry. His siege levies did quite well, 97 kills. His Mongol Lancers 272. His Noka Heavy Lancers 322, and his Batar Kingston 290, and his Heavy Horse Archers 270 kills. Then we have the real Alex Alban. Ruthenian Spears 130 kills, did really well with his, and compared to like me with like mine. And then we've got his Mongol Lancer, 243 kills. His Batar Kingston, Kizatan, I don't know how you say that really, 427 kills. And then his Horse Archers, 122. Then we have God playing as one of the Hungarians. I mean, his Spears did quite well here with 90 kills. His Archers did okay, but nothing amazing. I mean, his Cav got 58 kills. But it was a tough game for like both the Hungarian players and the Templar player. I mean, then we've got Jakku here playing as another like Hungarian army. His Royal Warriors, 164 kills, 104. Did quite well. His Moldovan Warriors, 156, not too bad there. And his Spears, 114, 117. So he's got some good kills, some better kills. His Crossbows got 117 kills. And we have Mythic Yeet playing as the Templar force. His General getting 91 kills. His Spears, 167. His Swords getting 144. And his Crossbows getting 97 kills. And his Cav only getting 30 kills. But there you go, guys. That is the Battle of Mohi in 1241 AD. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, do remember to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here, and a comment to show your support. And until next time, Legionnaires, I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.